welcome to the show. I'm Thanks for being here.
What up, what up, what up, though? It's your boy, Charlie Lyric, back again for another episode of What's on Your Heart. So, how you guys doing today? How was your week? I hope it went well. Uh, At any point in the show today, if you would like to come up to the stage and give some words or want to vent some things or just want to say hi, feel free to do so. This is the space to do it on What's on Your Heart. Also, for all my people on YouTube, for all my people on Fireside, for all my people on Twitch, for all the people on the replays, and all the people on the browser, how's it going? If you are watching on the browser and you would like to be a part of the conversation, feel free to go over to my YouTube, CharlieLyricTarot, and it's live streaming there as well, and also on Twitch as well. Yeah. So, thank you. So, like, I've just been thinking, we've been talking about like how to venerate ancestors and all that good stuff. Uh, but we didn't talk about any type of protection work. What does protection work look like? And protection work is really significant when it comes to doing these things. I'm not going to go super deep into it because all of y'all are not into this, but I'm going to basically give you some basic ground rules on like spiritual hygiene because here's the thing, you're going around all these different people all day long with all these different energies, and all of them feel different ways, right? And I know a lot of times we all say to ourselves, like, I just don't want to carry that energy with me today. I don't want to deal with you. Or even so, like, how can I keep those energies away from me? What can be done? And I know this is going to sound like a bunch of poppycock. And I know it usually does sound like poppycock, but that's okay. So here's the thing, I need you to keep an open mind here. First and foremost, one of the key things that you should be doing, I really feel like everybody should be wearing crystals. Why wearing crystals? Why is that a thing? Because like crystals grow from the earth, right? We get crystals from the earth, and we're all made up of the same thing, most of the stuff on earth. So why would those energies not resonate with you? I know we talk a lot about frequencies, and crystals have frequencies, and you project your own frequency every single day. So why would it not be that you could wear crystals and have your energy feel clean, or have people who don't resonate with your energy push away? And it's all cool to say, as long as I keep a certain mindset, certain people won't come around me, and that's great. But I'm trying to give you like little tools, because sometimes your mind ain't always there. Like, and that's what gets me with people. We want to be perfect. We want to seem perfect. I don't even think some people want to be perfect because like the burden of being perfect. Like, have you really thought about that? But we want to seem like we got it all together. I think that's how everybody wants to seem, even on your lowest points. You want to seem like you got it all together. But the real obvious thing for everybody is no, all of our minds are not together. And most of the people who seem like they got it all well put together, they got jacked up minds. So like the way I see it is these crystals can help you align with that. And what are some good crystals to do? What are some good crystals to help out with that? First and foremost, one of my favorites, one of the ones I keep all this in time. I have a pair, I have a necklace, I have just a random stone of it, and it's obsidian. What does obsidian do? Obsidian is black stone made in the bowels of the earth. And it looks like black glass. And this energy is really good for keeping just people who have negative energies off of you. People are negative energies altogether, any lower vibrations of anything like that. Those crystals, that crystal is one of those crystals that typically help people, right? And that should be one of those ones that you keep in your pocket. It can be right near your root chakra by your pelvis or your hip. I think that's a pretty good one to carry, just because it should be in your kit. It should be in everybody's kit. If you like crystals, you should have an obsidian stone. That's like one of the first stones you should have. What's another one? Another one has to be shungite. I wear shungite myself all the time around my neck. I never really take it off. But why shungite? Shungite makes it so your energy waves don't get static, and like, other frequencies don't mess up your your wavelength, you know what I'm saying? It just keeps things out. It also promotes spiritual growth. It also promotes psychic growth. So if you feel like you got a tinge of intuition and you don't want to share with nobody, you won't tell nobody about it and all that different stuff, shungite is one of those good crystals to have for your own development. It'll sharpen your intuition. And I'm not talking about the intuition of your mind accumulates all this knowledge and as soon as you see immediately you got the common sense to know not to do. I'm talking about that intuition where it's like walking out the front door and you just be like, dang, I really feel like I should not go the usual way to work today. And I know that's like the lamest one, but that's like really the best one to use. Like I feel like I shouldn't go that way to work today. And you don't go that way, you go a opposite way. And you find that you save time because there was less traffic and also there was a whole entire traffic jam or an accident. Or, if you would have got there just a little sooner or a little later, and not at the exact time that you got there, something could have happened. Doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, like a whole huge bad thing. Just been something, you really didn't resonate with. So that is a really good crystal to have. Another one, personally, I think everyone should have. Two. Two, I think everyone should have. One is a rose quartz. Why rose quartz, Charlie? What's so special about rose quartz? What is that going to do for me? What's going to keep that heart space all good and channeled and clean? It's going to help you work through the matters of what you got going on in your heart. It's going to open you up. And we can all use a little more empathy. We can all use a little more compassion. We can all use a little more patience with everybody around us, but also just with ourselves. And rose quartz does a really, really great job of doing that all the time to keep it there. The second one, clear quartz. Why clear quartz? Because clear quartz helps us keep a clear mind. And I'm not saying to you, if you suffer from illness or anything like that, that this crystal is going to just make all those thoughts go away, racing thoughts. And I know because I'm have racing thoughts as well. Or if you're creative and you have like a stagnant mind, or if you have anything like, just negative thoughts, you know what I'm saying? Intrusive thoughts. But clear quartz will help you keep that mental focus. It won't necessarily make those things go away, but it'll have it so you can have that clarity while all that stuff is happening. And if you have the clarity, then you can manage it. So it can make it a little easier. We can create and cultivate some tools to make it easier for us to deal with those thoughts and those ways. What's another one? Another one you're gonna need, and it should be a part of the first crystals that you buy. So that means if you go to the store, you buy an obsidian, you need to pick up this crystal. It doesn't matter what crystal you pick up, this one needs to be coupled with it. And usually, like a little stem of it, like it'll be about that big, should be about $2 to $5. And I'm talking about selenite. Why? Because selenite is a self-cleaning crystal, and not only is it a self-cleaning crystal, but it cleanses all the other crystals as well as cleansing your energies. So if you can carry something like that all the time in your pocket, and I wouldn't say carry it all the time. Why? Because it's cool to have clarity. It's cool to have clear thoughts and everything like that. But just imagine if you were always connected. That's what selenite would do. Like it will always keep you wide open, ready to receive any and everything. So even when you wear a piece of selenite, you should be wearing a piece of obsidian. I think that's about it on the crystal side. Another thing that we should all be doing collectively all the time, and you can literally add this to your regimen. You don't have to put all the stuff I'm gonna tell you to put in it, but you can literally add it to your regimen. Epsom salt and sea salt. Why? Because we know that Epsom salt is good for, thank you. We know that Epsom salt is good for, just pulling out toxins, uh, regulating our joints, getting out all those. Because you look, let me tell you something. You have all of these toxic deposits, right? All throughout your network, all throughout your nerve network, and you don't even know it. And you could be having all these aches and pains and just feeling this weird way. And you don't get massages, you don't get Reiki, you don't do Tai Chi, you don't do yoga, so you're just walking around with all these deposits of like toxins just all along your nose. And the thing is, you're wondering like, why is this hurting? Why do I feel this way? Why am I getting headaches? Why is this, that, third? But you got all those deposits stacked up all along your nose. So if you do something like adding Epsom salt and sea salt to your baths, it will be excellent. That's it. That's all you got to do once a week. I prefer like the end of the week, either Friday or Sunday. Sunday is the beginning of the week. That's the first day of the week. So either Friday or Sunday, it would do well. It would do wonders. I promise you. Just rock with it. See how it feels. Once a week, change it out. See how it feels. Um, but if you can, get your hands on some myrrh or hyssop. Drop that in your bath water, and clean yourself off after your regular bath. So like at the end of your bath or something like that. I don't know, because I know you're not like me. You're not all. You can be a regular person to do this stuff, but just stick to the Epsom salt and the sea salt, and I believe that will do you just well. Okay, so pretty much, that is I'm gonna stick with that for hygiene, for spiritual hygiene and protection. That is like the basic stuff. If you're not out here practicing and doing a whole bunch of stuff, that is perfect. But here, wait, one last thing. There is this stick, this tree. It's like a sacred tree, but they have sticks from it and they sell it, and it's called Palo Santo. So you can burn a piece of Palo Santo and just wave it, cleanse out your energies, keep your energies good all day long. That's some good stuff. I know a lot of people would like to use sage, but I don't suggest sage, only because when you sage, you zero out energies. I'm not saying don't use sage. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you're trying to keep your energy cleansed out, sage is awesome, but you also have to understand you have to replace something that you take out. So if sage zero out all good and bad energy, then you need to actually use something else to replace that. And Palo Santo isn't like that. It just cleanses your energies and brings positive energies and raise your vibration. So Palo Santo is a great one. But if you do use sage to burn, and I know a lot of people do use sage because people walk around all the time like, oh, I just have all this bad energy. And they'll literally have sage sticks in their pockets and pocketbooks and book bags and all that jazz. And that's cool. I'm not hating on it. I'm just saying, if you're going to have a piece of sage and you're going to burn sage, get something that has something like, and I don't so much understand it, but I'm going to give it, because if it's a product and it sells really well, obviously it must work. So who am I to doubt it? But you can get sage sticks with lavender woven into the bundle, or even rosemary. That's a good one. Or if you can find sage and angelica root, that is perfect. That's the one I would tell you to grab. Sage and angelica. Why? Because sage is going to zero out that energy, and angelica is going to bring blessings and raise the vibrations. So that will be just beautiful. But yeah, pretty much. Though that should help. Tell me how it goes. If you're on Fireside and you're listening to this, or you're in the replays and you're listening to this, and you try that regimen, or if you already do the regimen, tell me about it. Tell me how it works for you. Or, if you're on Twitch or on YouTube and you try that, let me know one day in the show. Okay. So, like I said, I'm going to wrap it up right there. I feel like that was pretty good. I feel like I put some very good ones out there. If you know of any more, anyone out in the audience, if you know of any more and you want to give to the collective and tell some things that they can do, shoot, go for it. If not, we're going to move into your favorite part, which is the tarot part, the tarot segment. Is it really a segment? At this point, no. You just know it's going to happen. But that's what you're here for anyway, right? All right, listen. If at any point in the show you feel as though that you want to donate or you want to pay, get a paid, guys, hold on, wait, I'm going to introduce you. Don't say anything. Guys, all the time. If you listen to my show for the past 2 or 3 weeks or for the past month, I've been bragging on and on about a student, and this is her. I am so proud of her. She is so awesome. She is so dope. Hey, Zen, how's it going? Oh, wait, can we hear her?
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? We can't hear you. I think you're having some technical difficulties.
Sorry.
Hey, can you hear me? Hey. Oh, wait, I was having the technical difficulties. Can you hear me? Hello? Oh, wow. Okay, look, I'm gonna send you back down to the stage and then I'm gonna bring you back up and we're gonna see if that works. Cause that might be what's happening. I don't know. But I would love for you to talk. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna remove you from the stage and then I'm gonna send you an invite to come back to the stage. Okay. Now take the invite. I don't know if you see it or not. The technical difficulties. Hey, can you hear me? You gotta press that little microphone. Wow. Microphone. Jen? I don't know. Seems like there's something going on.
Yeah, shoot. All right.
Oh, I hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
Sorry. Hi. Sorry. Technical difficulties here in the car listening to the show. Great show so far. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just wanted to weigh in on the crystals. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, shoot, because I know you're like an expert. She got 1 million crystals, y'all.
I do have a lot of crystals. Black tourmaline is a very, very good crystal for warding off energy as well. It will, like, you have it in your offices. It's actually really good, or in negative.
Ooh, you sounded like a robot for a second. Can you say that again? Okay, so she said black tourmaline, y'all. And in case you didn't catch that, we just gotta wait for her to get into a good spot. But yeah, I don't actually know of that one, so she's gonna have to educate us a little bit. Oh, there she goes.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. No, I was saying black tourmaline is a very good crystal to have either in an office space or even in your home. It will pull any negative energies out of the room so it does not hit you.
That is a
So
good
black
one.
tourmaline is a great one.
Okay, that's a great suggestion. You got any more?
Yeah,
You can give some more if you want to. So you got black tourmaline.
On the public, so if you're looking for
You're really breaking up really bad now. How far away from you are excuse me. How far are you from stopping? Say it again.
Stopping what part?
I mean, like stop driving. Because I would really love to have you on the show.
Hello?
Like, we would have a lot of fun talking. Okay, wait, what'd you say?
Yeah, I stopped right now.
Okay, awesome, cool. Okay, I was saying,
I'm
okay,
stopped right now.
oh, she's lagging. What's some more other than black tourmaline?
You've got the clear quartz. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the, let's see, what else? I would say, oh, I think you got them all.
Ooh, say that one more time.
Just the black tourmaline was missing. Just the
Okay,
black
awesome.
tourmaline I would
Awesome.
add.
Did you want to give any more on cleansing? Like, is there anything that I said that I don't usually say? Or is there something that I usually say that I didn't say that wouldn't give too much information?
No, I would just say the Palo Santo is like for drawing in love and drawing in self-love
Oh, you
as
know
well.
what? I didn't even know that. Thank you. Look at her coming with the hits. She always
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you would suggest that? And see, that would be great for a person who wears rose quartz too, right? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I actually did not know that. Do you have any more stones that would promote self-love or love?
Green aventurine,
Okay, green aventurine.
self-love. Yeah, that's for the heart space, for the heart chakra, is green.
What does it look like?
It's green, like a shiny green. Sometimes it has a little bit of specks or veins in it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It can be a light green or a dark green. It'll vary because it grows, so it always will be a little bit different, variant in color.
Okay. You got any more for self-love? Or is that good? Should people start there with some green tourmaline? Wait, say it again. Green what?
Green
Green
aventurine.
aventurine. I was about to call it green tourmaline. Green aventurine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, aventurine.
Okay.
So yeah, essentially any self-love, you want to go with the heart chakra and you wear the color green.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, she's into Reiki too. She's a Reiki practitioner too as well. Or a Reiki student. Which one are you? Both.
Practitioner.
Right? There we go. Practitioner. She's like, look, Charlie, hold on. Ain't nobody learning nothing. Just because I'm learning something from you don't mean I don't know. Okay, fair. Yeah, she's a Reiki practitioner. So if you are someone that's interested in getting some Reiki work done, you hit her up. She's really good. I'm pretty sure. Do you have your link in your bio?
No, I don't. You can probably show me that later.
Yeah, you gotta put your link in your bio. Because you never know, you floating around on the shows and stuff like that. And you might need you might need that to be done. But thanks, Jen. We really appreciate you giving some energy.
Okay.
Unless there was more that you wanted to say.
Absolutely. Thank
Because I'm
you.
not trying to rush you off stage or nothing like that.
No, well, only thing that I can say to the collective is that I've been working with Charlie for about a month now. It's going on 2 months. I'm one of his students, and he has helped me on so many levels, on a personal and a spiritual. So I am so glad to know him and learn from him. And he gave me a reading last night out of my comfort zone, but knowing what I need to do in life to press on.
Wow. I can't tell if you're cutting out or you stop talking. You're cutting out. We couldn't. What'd you say?
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
I have
you're
a good
back.
connection. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I know. But thank you for the praises. I
I
appreciate
don't think
it. Wow.
absolutely.
My bad. I wasn't trying to
All right,
cut you
carry
off.
on with your.
Look, we're just going back up here. We're in a whole dance. What'd you say? She out of connection, y'all. She out of connection. That's what it is. All right. Jen, can you still hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, you can't hear me. Okay. Do me a favor if you can hear me because we can't hear you. Just pause your mic for me and then like we can chime in again when you get into a better area. But I really appreciate the kind words. I really appreciate you putting that out there. I honestly did not know what she just said. Like I know what she said, like as in I heard what she said, but I didn't know that I had done that much for her. And like that's actually really a blessing to hear. I really appreciate that because honestly, it's just been rewarding teaching you. You just been a very awesome student and very adamant. And that's exactly what I was looking for in a student. You know, someone who comes in and they're not just gonna like pay the money and then expect a whole entire course, but they're actually gonna be interested in what they're learning and they're going to be asking a bunch of questions and be curious and wanting to try things and that like you're pretty much that exactly what I asked for. So I'm really thankful to have you as a student. You're really awesome, Jen. Like really, really awesome. It's been really awesome teaching you. So, all right, y'all. I don't know where Jen is. She's stuck in the matrix somewhere in Fireside, but hopefully she'll come back in. Hopefully she'll hear me talking and then she'll be like, oh, okay, I heard what he said. Or hopefully she heard what I said altogether. So, all right, y'all. Let's get into some tarot readings. How about that? I don't know where you are, Jen, and I'm not, just skipping over you. It's just like that pause has been on for a minute. so, like, so, okay, here we go. First and foremost, if you would like to book a reading with me, please feel free to go to CharlieLyricTarot.com and under the price menu is a calendar. There you can book your reading. It's free to call me. We can go over what you need on the phone call and decide what you want to do. I can explain my services to you. Then you pay me and we get started. Um, and if you just want to follow Charlie and give Charlie some love, feel free to go over to TikTok and all that jazz, all that good stuff. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, but I mostly be on the Instagram, CharlieLyricTarot 2 and CharlieLyricTarot underscore 2 and CharlieLyric underscore tarot. And then also you can follow me at TikTok at CharlieLyricTarot. I'm sorry, y'all. I say it so often that I don't care to say it, but I know I have to say it. So also, you can just check out some of my free services over on CharlieLyricTarot.com. You can listen to my podcast, I'm Just Saying. You can also check out episodes of What's on Your Heart, as well as go over to the Wisdom app and check out some of that content as well, because that's actually hidden content that a lot of people don't really get into. And there's a lot of fun conversations that happen and a lot of interviews and stuff like that. And it was really awesome. So, yeah, let's just jump into it. If at any point you would like to get a reading here personally, you can come up to the stage, but do understand that it's not free. Within that little fortune cookie is a link. and you can go over to the link. And how about today? It's donation based. So whatever you want to give, you can give. We'll do that for today. For the newcomers, people who actually want to get a reading done and stuff like that. And there is nights where we do have free readings, but you got to catch me on a free reading night. That's how I get you coming back. So, all right, y'all, let's jump into it. So, how about this? Instead of doing the energies, and I know like we haven't really did any zodiac sign readings, but I feel like everybody gets a chance to hear a reading if I just say I'm going to tap into the collective of the collective energy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to tap into the collective. If you're listening to this and you need to hear the message, it will come across. Possibly just project it out there into the universe, and Charlie gonna catch it right out the air. I got you. Put it in the ethers. Let it be known. Charlie, give me my message. Not all at once, please. Don't bombard me. I got you though. All right, so let's see what the first energy card is for the day. Show me who need what. Give the message for the person who needs to hear this most within the collective, on Fireside, who is on the browser, who is on YouTube or Twitch. All right, here we go. Ashe, 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 ashe. Who's on the browser? Who's on Fireside that needs to hear a message? Somebody's not speaking up. Somebody has something to say. That throat chakra is blocked. I'm curious. One more card. One more energy card. What else? What else do we got? Ooh. Somebody needs to work on intimacy. Somebody needs to work on just getting back into that creative space, being honest with self and all that good stuff. I like it. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Show me. Clarify this energy. All right. Listen, you might have felt like you lost out. And it might have been humiliating. It might have been in front of multiple people like this and that. I don't know. We have to go farther to see. Hey, excuse me. Stop. Yeah. See, there was you might have been with a collective and trying to fulfill an emotional goal, and it might have been riding on you to do so, and you might have failed. You might have lost out. Damn, that's tough. It's cool though. It's cool. You can always jump back on the horse. Yeah. I feel like you might have got betrayed in this in some way, in some capacity. It was tough. It was tough to lose. This is something you really had your heart set on. And you might want to say something to these people. You might not have said nothing to them, might have kept it to yourself, but you might need to express, because it might not have, oh, you know what? It wasn't your fault that you lost out. It's not your fault that you lost out. And you know what else is messed up? I think everybody knew. Everybody knew what was going to happen. I think you've been sabotaged. Hold on. We got to go a little deeper to see. Oh, hold up now. Hold up. Look, listen. But you best believe karma about to set it right, okay? The justice is like, nah, ruled by Libra. No, we're not having that. We're not taking that. Nah. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So all the energies that we have here, we have fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have water signs. We have some Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, along with some air energy, which is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then you got the Libra card out there. So you may be one of those that may be the people that may be involved. I'm not going to do that throughout the whole entire reading. Don't expect that from me. This isn't YouTube. Well, I guess it is. Kind of is YouTube, isn't it? All right. I'll stop being a smart ass. So, yeah. You need to be done with this. But you're not. You're gonna keep working with these people, or you're gonna keep going with these people. I feel like this might have to do with friends. What happened here? I see what happened. I see you lost. I see that you all were emotionally invested and you were trying to fulfill the goal, but it did not happen. I see you might have gotten betrayed in it, might have got sabotaged. I want to say sabotage, but the right card isn't out here to be sabotaged. And it's like, you want to go at it again. You want to do it again. And you're really defensive about it. So if any of these people in this collective come at you, you're going to be like, nah, ain't having it. I think you kind of want somebody. I think you want these people to fess up, but you're not saying that. Why are you not saying that? You need to have confidence. You need to have confidence about this. You need to tell, and you're in this group. You might be a leader as well, but you need to have some confidence, and you need to let everybody know how you feel, because they know and you know that what happened isn't necessarily your fault. How this was supposed to play out did not happen right because everybody wasn't working together. I feel like you missed out on an opportunity that could have had some longevity to it. It could have it could have been something to do with a new job. It could have been just a gift or something like that. I feel like this has something to do with money, especially if it's like a bunch of people and you got humiliated in front of these people. I feel like this is something to do with money. This is not about love or any of that stuff. Yeah, and you're trying to get a brand new perspective, but it's like, why? What's the brand new perspective of all about? Well, okay, so you're trying to get a brand new perspective of it in the way of like, was it my fault or was it not my fault? But it's automatically given. You know it's not your fault. So how do I approach the situation? Is that what it feels like? That's what it feels like. Yeah. So you are planning on telling these people. You're gonna tell these people. See that? That's an emotional message. This is that two wands is strategic energy happening. So I'm trying to figure out how I should go forward. Okay. And you're gonna say it. And you're gonna shift this energy around. I know, like I said, this is a conflict. This is a lot of conflict involving a lot of people. And if it's not, no, it is people. I'm not going to say if it's not a lot of people because it is people. This is not situation. This is other people involved. But when you speak up on how you feel and what it is, and you call whoever did this out, it's going to bring in a whole new chapter with the world, because this is a cycle for you. Yeah, you got to learn. You always letting people put you down. You always letting people stop you from doing the best version of you. This is a mindset. I told you this is a cycle. I called it with the eight war. With the eight of swords. I called it. What I tell you? I told you. And you need to walk away from these people, but you aren't. Come on now. I need you to wise up. You see what it is. You know what it is. If it walk like a duck, if it quack like a duck, it's stuck. Yeah. Again, this is just some old rooted stuff that you need to work through. It might actually be another fight, but this is old stuff that you need to work through. This is old stuff that you need to release. This is something that you do all the time. You don't mind sacrificing yourself. You don't mind playing the martyr. You don't mind people getting over on you, and everybody else sees it. The reason why, and this is kind of, I want to talk about this a little bit. This is kind of messed up. This is some real messed up energy. And here's why it's messed up. Because we're adults. Yes, true. And as adults, we should stand up for ourselves. But the thing is, when you see something happening, you should speak up. If you know what's happening, you should speak up. And you shouldn't let somebody just walk into a trap. Anyway, at the same time, this person here definitely knew what was going to happen. This person here definitely knew what was coming. And I feel like you just did not pay attention to it, because this is something that happens all the time. And even if you did see it, you didn't do anything about it. And you should have done something about it when you had the opportunity. So I'm going to leave that there. If you're in a collective, if you're on the browser, you know what I'm talking about. If you want to book a free, not free. If you want to book a reading at CharlieLyricTarot.com, please feel free if it resonated with you. If not, you can still tell me about it. Go over to YouTube, go in the comments, or go into the live chat. Tell me how it resonated with you. All right. Woo. Cars are just flying. The collective needs to be heard. I hear you. All right. So give me the message for who needs to hear it in the collective. Here we go. Stay tuned. You might hear your message. You never know. All right. What's it about? What is it? What's good? Oh, it's time for you to get back into your creative space. It's time to just get back to you. I know it's disappointing, this love, this hurt that you experienced, I know it's disappointed, but you know, it's gonna end out the best way that it's supposed to. But you got to get back to that childlike, jovial energy. That's gonna help you move through this process. Tough. That's tough. Okay, here we go. Giving a tough reading for who needs to hear it. I got you. Charlie got you. Clarify this energy. Ashe. What's Ashe? I gotta go deeper into this. So, some new things are starting to happen. Some karmatic juices are starting to flow. We're starting to connect with somebody we're really into. And that's beautiful. That's a cool thing. But also, I see you getting over something from the past as well. Okay. 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 Fair. So you're trying to do your thing. You're trying to move on. You're trying to live your life. You got a new boo. New boo, new you. Okay. New year. I see you. I see you. Okay. But listen. Let's see how this goes, though. Let's see what this looks like. Because this might not necessarily be the best thing for the person. Oh. Oh, you speaking your mind. Okay, so we about to tell somebody that we like them? Okay. This is getting better. Okay. So you walking away from one thing, you move into another thing. Ooh, somebody new see you. You see somebody new. Y'all been talking. Listen, this is not like a I just seen this person and I fell in love with them type of situation, or I just seen this person and I can't stop thinking about them. It's still initial, but it's not initial in the way of it just happened, just like yesterday or something like that. Unless you just been talking to this person like extensively. But this is an energy where you've been talking to someone and you really like them. And I don't think you need, okay, wait. I would say I don't think you need to worry. I don't think you need to worry. I think they're trying to be honest with you. I think you're trying to be honest with them too. Okay. I like it. I love it. I love it. It came out again. Oh, okay. You want to reconnect with somebody. And here's the thing. The reason why my attitude changed when I saw the cards is because it's the Sun in reverse and it's the Nine of Swords. So I'm trying to figure out one or two things here. Is it that you're going towards somebody and you're trying to tell them that you like them? Or is it that you're going around to somebody and telling them, or you're trying to move back into a space with them and y'all are reconnecting in that space? With the Nine of Swords and the Sun reverse, yeah, you're stressed about it, but you don't understand, like, this is what's best for you. This is what's best for you. I'm trying to tell you, you need to have that childlike innocence. You need to go into that child space. Listen, we all have an inner child and they're all trying to say stuff to us, and we need to get on page with them, because when you work good with your inner child, you could be a happy adult and you don't even know it. You're just miserable going to work every single day, trying to live this, that, and the third, but you're not tapping into your inner child. You need to go have fun. Go run around with your shoes off in the grass. Go roll around in the dirt. Climb a tree. Spray yourself with a water hose. Spray your kids with a water hose. Play the game. Throw some water balloons. Get a super circle. A super circle. Like, go swing. Go slide down a slide. Do that type of stuff. There should be a such thing as adult parks. That should be a thing. I really believe that adults should be able to go to like these fun, big, giant parks. Oh, we do have those. Damn. Okay. So you might want to visit one. Yeah. You've just lost your will in this. You don't feel like it's gonna go right. I feel like you're really stressed out. I feel like you're really stressed out, and it's making you unhappy. But I'm trying to tell you, let me see a little bit. Let me see, what does this relationship, what does this look like? Why is this person feeling like this? Because you want to, okay. So this is already established. You want a committed, solid, established back relationship. That's what it is. Okay. I get it now. you are trying to get back on terms with somebody and you don't really know how to do it. I don't think you really know how to do it, but you're doing it. Y'all are talking, you're being honest, and you know, your feelings got hurt. Your feelings might have got hurt. Come here. Some freaky things might have happened as well. But we're not going to say that. so you want to get back on terms with this person. You want to get back in a relationship with them. Okay. Word. I dig it. You want to make it right. Baby, come back. And some things are being revealed. I told you there was a conversation that was had. Somebody was really direct and said what they had to say. Your feelings got hurt. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. Yeah, okay. Oh, we got cards flying. But see, here's the thing. If you're going to approach this person, and I like this person because this person is checking you. This person's like, listen here. If you're coming back, you can't be breadcrumbing me. I get that you put a lot of time in this, but you also do not put the effort into the time. It's time, but you did not do the work. See, from your perspective, you feel like I did all that I did, and blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. But here's the thing. No, you didn't. You didn't do it. You feel like you did it, but you didn't do it. You didn't show up, right? You didn't show up. You just been here for a while. You trying to play the star of the show, but you ain't bringing that star quality. Okay. We in some tit for tat energy. I'm trying to tell you. Let's see. Okay, are they opposed to reconciliate? Like, let's see. Like, what? Show me. Give me the final results of this energy. Like, what's the best outcome for this energy? Okay. Know your self-worth. There is going to be longevity in this. This person, they're good with money. They're good with commitment. And you best be good with commitment too if you're coming back crying. Okay. And you got to be adamant about it. You got to be honest about it. Hey, come here. Hey, it's going to be sexy time, so be ready. It's going to be sexy time, so be ready. Yeah. Yeah. You got to show up and show out if you want to be in this connection. That's what they're expecting of you. They're very much expecting you to show up and show out. And you better do it. And you got to leave some old stuff behind as well. You got to leave some old stuff behind. These, and you know, like, I feel like you do this thing with this person, right? Where you're trying to walk away from things that no longer serve you. And it's like obstacles that come with it. But it's also within that obstacles is a person within the obstacles. It's persons within the obstacles. Because they're a part of the drama. And they stir it up and they're talking to your head and stuff like that. And you're supposed to be leaving these old things behind so it can start off in a better way. And it's going to be a slow process. This person's going to make you work for it. So you better get your boots on. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they do. All right. So you got your message, person, whoever you are. All right. We got time for like 2 more. All right. All right. Here we go. I really want to do like a raffle system. I really wish I could do like a raffle system. I just don't know how, because I want to give a free reading. Now, I want somebody up on stage to give a reading too. I tell you what, Jenny, you kind of excluded from this because you give readings all the time. I tell you what, the first person to make it to the stage will get a reading. How about that? You get a free reading. You can make it to the stage. You can beat everybody out. Come up to the stage. It's going to be a general reading. You don't get to pick what kind of reading it is. And where it leads is where it leads. But if you can get to the stage and be the first one on the stage, then you can get a reading. All right. So here we go. Or if you're in the browser, if you get to chat and you say, hey, Charlie first, I got you. I'll give you a free reading. All right, here we go. Give me the message for the person that needs to hear it the most in the collective. Whoa. I don't know which way to read this because it came out sideways. And I would have just skipped over it and put it back on the deck and started shuffling again. But it's because of the card that it is. The storm warning. Listen, you're approaching a storm. You're fully aware of it. You're fully aware of it. It's not just because I just told you about it. It's because you know about it. You're ahead of it. Be smart. Prepare yourself for what's to come. Prepare yourself. What is it? That's a heavy energy, huh? It kind of just got dark. Yeah, you're intelligent. You're smart. You're a brilliant person. Use your mental faculties to see how you can get ahead of this. Now it's coming, but you could avoid it if you're smart about it. What else? Oh, okay. Let's do that again because I pulled out two and I really only wanted one. Okay, fine. All right. So this is a contract. It could be karmatic. It could be just that time and period in your life. It could be, like a lover or something or a friend. I don't know what it looks like. But here's the thing. You got multiple ways that you don't see to effectively execute this spiritual contract that you have made. But it has to happen. Whatever is going to happen has to happen because it's time for it to happen. But if you're smart about it, it doesn't have to happen in a bad way. But you have to be smart about it because you already know what's about to happen to you. So let's get into it. We're about to be nosy. We're about to tell about your life. We're going to put you on the spotlight. What is it? What is the storm that's in front of you that you need to sway from? You're not being generous. You're not giving an equal give and take. Remember how I always talk about ebb and flow. Energy needs an ebb and flow. And if you're on the high end, you get good stuff back. And if you're on the low end, you get nothing. You get depleted. You get sucked dry. Or you're sucking somebody dry. And however it is, whatever it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm so immature. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it. I heard it. I started laughing. You're just not giving balance. You're not giving balance to a situation. Okay. I know, right? I'm so immature. Sometimes I just get so childish. All right, so you may need to speak about this. You may need to have clarity about it. You may really need to, I say not meditate on it, but I know some new thoughts are coming to you. I really feel as though you need to speak about the uneven give and take. You need to have a conversation about it. Yeah, because it's something about your happiness. It can be really fulfilling if you can get this. If you can get an even exchange, stop. If you can get an even exchange, then you'll be fine. Hey, chill out. It's you. How you want to be happy, but you don't want to work for it. You gotta grind for it. You gotta go. You gotta grind for it. You gotta go. What is it though? What is this uneven give and take? That's what I'm interested in knowing. I want to know exactly what this is all about. Is this a person? What is it? So you're doing some healing. And now I'm wondering, with the Three of Swords, you're doing some healing. We don't have too much. We don't have any major arcana out here. Actually, we have just mundane energy. I think you're being kind of selfish. I don't know why that's articulating to me like that. Hold on. Let me really reflect on this. You're not working on getting over it. You're not working on being happy. I think you just think this is supposed to happen. So this is more of a spiritual context than it is a actual physical thing. And I think you're really being selfish about it. See, this is a mindset you're stuck in. You're somewhat controlling. It got to be another person involved in this situation. It has to be. It has to be. There's something that you're supposed to be learning during this, though. And if you keep doing it, that storm is going to happen. I see you trying to walk away from things that no longer serve you, but you're not breaking that mindset. You're being too logical. You're being stuck. You're getting stuck because you're being too logical. You may need to be a little more compassionate about the situation. Okay. But I see you mourning. So this is about a relationship. I see you mourning over the relationship. Five of Cups. And it's not, again, this is that same card. That storm card that I just talked about, this is the same card. This is not going into a better direction because you're very fixated on how it is you want, how it is you feel. And you really need to show up and do better. I think it's something about being a better partner as well. You're supposed to be playing parts. And whatever it is that you're playing parts in, it's hard work. And you have to play your part as well. But you're not playing your part. You're not playing your part at all. And what's funny is you're having thoughts of like, I'm going to do what's best for me to be happy. But you're not doing what you're supposed to do because you're supposed to be playing your parts. I see. I see it. Okay. You may be a woman. Didn't have a feminine, sacred feminine energy here. You're trying to figure out, like, how do I bring balance back? You're trying to figure out, how do I get back in this person's good graces? How do I come in out the code? Because it might be some separation, but you're everywhere. Wow, you're not making any type of strategy or anything, and you might actually be experiencing somewhat of a financial lack right now. So you got to get it together. But you're not doing your part. You're not doing your part in this. Yeah. See, you're not doing your part. I'm here to tell you this is your confirmation. If you're sitting back saying to yourself, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm doing it right, he or she, or whatever you're into, is not doing it right. This, that, and the third. Like, it's just the simple fact of you're not right. You're wrong. You're actually really wrong. And you need to take some time and reflect on your actions. And the thing about it is you're being way too head over heart. You're being selfish. You're being entirely focused on what you want. And you're going for your happiness. But you're supposed to be playing a role in this. This is for you. Because that contract came out, the justice came out twice. But this has to be a relationship of some sort. This has to be a relationship because the way how it looks, it's just the fact of like someone not showing up and being a great partner. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. And they're so scattered about it anyway. They're everywhere when it comes to how this energy looks. And it's just like, you gotta get right. You gotta get right. Yeah, there's some spiritual lessons trying to be learned at this time. This is the second major arcana card that came out, which is really surprising. Anyway, the Justice in reverse came out, and then the Judgment in reverse came out. It lets me know that there's a spiritual lesson that you're supposed to be learning. You're in a karmatic cycle right now, and this ain't got nothing to do with the other person. This is a whole you problem. There's a whole karmatic lesson that you're supposed to be learning right now, and you're skipping over that because you're too concerned about what makes you happy. You're so fixated on what makes you happy that you can't show up the way that you're supposed to show up for the other person. And that's not fair to them because from what it looks like, this person is actually doing what they're supposed to do. Hey, excuse me. Yeah. And you're watching them. You're sitting back watching them. They're watching you. however it looks like. I feel like you're the one watching. And you're sitting back and watching them. You might be watching their social media. You might be looking through text messages. You just sitting back and just watching them and going like, yeah, I see you. You think you're right, but you're actually wrong. But you're wrong. I'm here to tell you you're wrong. And the cards are confirming it. Good for you. That's not good for you, but whatever. Yeah. I feel like you're going to, but as much as Charlie just scolded you, you're going to get to a place where you release this. You're going to put this down. Okay, I'm pulling one more card because we're at 8 o'clock. Charlie gotta go teach. You gotta go teach. Yeah. See, this is old. What you're doing, you might find yourself. Okay, listen to me, person. Whoever you are in the collective, you have experienced this over and over and over again, and it is your doing. It is your fault. You see this? This means that this tower came down. This means that you do this actively over and over and over again. Could be with a different person, could be at different times in your life, but this is something you're supposed to be learning. This is a karmatic lesson that you're supposed to be learning, and you're not learning it. I need you to get it together. Okay? You got this. Charlie believes in you. As hard as I am on you, I believe in you. I believe you can make the change. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Listen, you can do it if you want to, but you got to be adamant about it. It's a whole mindset that you're stuck in, and you need to get it together. Okay, so it's that time. I love you guys. I think you guys are awesome. Thank you for coming to the show, all my people in the audience. Honey Child, thank you for showing up. Dylan, thank you for showing up. Zen, thank you for showing up. Stefan, thank you for showing up. Kim, thank you for showing up. Low Carb, thank you for showing up. Hey, Kristen, thank you for showing up. For all my people that's here on the browser chilling with me, even though you couldn't be a part of the conversation, I love you too. Thank you for the support. I love you so much. All my people on YouTube, all my people on Twitch, I love you too. If you feel it in your heart and you want to send Charlie some love back, hey, you can do it in form of donation. Or even you can go to my TikTok and follow me. Let's get me up to 1,000 followers so we can start giving readings on TikTok. I really want to give readings on TikTok. If I get readings on TikTok, I will do that all day like it's my job. It's already my job. All I do is spiritual stuff all day. This is literally what I do. I'm committed to this. But hey, if I could do some live readings on TikTok all day, every day, see ya. Nah, but I'll still do Fireside because I love you guys. I love the energy that you give. Okay, all my beautiful, bright-faced people, all you special beings walking the earth, I see you, I acknowledge you, I validate you, I love you, and I'm telling you to be great. Never stop being you, and always try to achieve being your higher self, or to at least connect to your higher self, so that you can have some profound understanding while walking through this world. I'm not telling you, you got to do big, important stuff, but I'm telling you, you're important. You're important to me, and you're important to the people in your life, and you should love them just as hard as they love you. All right, guys. I'm Charlie Lyric, asking what's on your heart and hoping it's love. Peace and blessings, Ashe. Thank you guys for coming to the show. You're awesome. Each and every one of you are just beautiful tonight. And I just appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You just don't even know. You don't even understand what you give to my life. And if I could express it more, I would. I would. Each and every one. Every single one of your beautiful faces. Personally, that's how much I love you. I love you. I really do love you. Now go out in the world and be beautiful and love on people. Raise the vibrations of the consciousness. Be great. Love you.